This is BMW's F800 ST, a sport touring bike that BMW made between 2006 and 2013. That is sport for its overall shape and touring for, well, almost nothing, actually. That's where it pulled me in, the fool that I was, as my first motorcycle. Touring, comfortable couch bikes. Eventually, I knew I'd want to ride one of those. At the time, they were out of my budget. Plus, I wasn't well versed in the online market for vehicles yet. And that all led me to this. Honestly, you'd struggle to find the differences between the F800S and the ST, where all BMW did to add that little touring tag was change the handlebars and make a little fold to all of this plastic. The tag got me. Who am I kidding? I thought that's what I want and got it. On the test ride, I rode it up onto a curb and caught the bike halfway in a fall between my thighs. Rode back with grass in the foot peg and said I'd take it. Really, it's a beautiful bike. I think I made a great choice. Is what I would say if I wasn't 6'4". Now, don't get me wrong, I love this machine when I'm riding it, feeling the power and weight between my thighs or the purring under my chest when I dip down to get out of the Airstream, but that's any naked or sport motorcycle, right? And yet the craftsmanship of the F800 ST always makes me miss it. How the parallel twin punching under me feels like the sure-footed spin of an old sewing machine, helped by BMW's innovation to include a third rod to balance the weight of its double-fisted pump. I tell myself to try other manufacturers. Hell, I've gotten a Triumph and recently rode a Rebel, but anytime I sit on one, I just remember how much trust I have for the old ST and think, I'm gonna end up with another BMW in my future. Not to say that it hasn't had its headaches. Hell, the worst part of it was finding somebody who could and would work on it. Taking it to the dealership until the decade mark lapsed, then across town to the next place that could tap into BMW's electronics. It had that intermittent problem where the engine would just cut out after the bike got warm. 3 motorcycle repair shops couldn't reproduce the issue. I fixed it in 40 minutes. Just opened the gas tank from the easy access under the seat, plucked the old fuel injector out, and popped the new one in. Stopped cutting out after sitting in the sun. In fact, one of the things I appreciate even more about it, now that I've tried other bikes, more than the maintenance light belt or heated grips, is where the tank is sitting. Being right under the seat means it's a lot easier to manage when it comes to the weight. 450 pounds full and it runs like a spinning top. You really don't feel it leaning the bike over at rest, and that translates much better to how nimble it feels in motion. Now, I could mention that its luggage is sleekly designed into the frame in a way that looks clean and smooth until you put the top case on. Or how it's good enough to ride me to the next city over 3 hours away and back in the same night, just for the hell of it. Even stores my old riding jacket and helmet when I didn't want to look like a fool in anchor arms. Here, you must be asking, this is a 15-year-old bike. Why are you making a video about it? Well, that's of course because I'm trying to sell it. With these legs and the want to relax, I think my days of trying to hit 120 on the highway are behind me. Probably. There's a method to storytelling called show, don't tell, but you're lacking the necessary 5-dimensional feelers to get this one. So, what can I say about the F800 ST other than I loved it, and it's given me a taste for more.